Happy Thursday, everybody. And that is officially and finally the last time that intro video will be played before a live session of DreamWizard Plays. It's a bittersweet experience. I couldn't help but think that the entire time I was listening. This is the last time. Nonetheless, greetings, friends, and welcome back to another episode of DreamWizard Plays number 741. I, the Somnium Files, nirvanA Initiative from 2022, Part 19, and the grand finale. I mean, the game's over, but there is a super secret ending we're about to experience, and I'm very happy you all came back for that. I see Imagine in the chat. Thank all the DreamWizards and psychologists that the next playthrough is maybe going to be action. It is definitely going to be more action-oriented than a visual novel. I can guarantee you that. And hang out to the very end of the show. After we've done the other stuff, I will be playing the brand new opening trailer, opening opening video, intro video. That's the word I use. The brand new opening video for the game that will be starting on Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific. The 22nd. If today's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It should be the 22nd. Just in time for Christmas. Yona says, hey, Ben. Hey, Yona. Imagine says, hell yeah. Action. Yona. Here we are. We're doing the thing. Let's do this. Would you kindly like, share, and subscribe? Tell your friends, jump into the chat right now on Rumble and YouTube. Leave a like and a comment on the X platform. I'll stop by later and say hello. A brand new episode of Dreamscapes is dropping tomorrow, number 213, Married to the Job. This woman, Sophia Demas, I actually remember her name because I edited the video today. She wrote a book entitled The Secret Language of Coincidence, which is very much in line with Carl Jung's idea of synchronicity. If you pay attention to the universe, you will see certain things line up. And I don't always know what to do about it, but once you start noticing it, you can't stop noticing it. And some things start to make sense that didn't before. Or you'll start seeing patterns that go back. Like I had an experience recently where something happened in my life where I was only ready to handle a situation that came my way because of something that happened 20 years previous, and I was able to put that connection together. Doesn't matter. I was talking about the principle involved. Once you start seeing those kind of connections, it's hard not to believe that there's some kind of grand plan at least unfolding in front of you. Whether you choose to take advantage of it or not, I think it's still free will. But the universe is talking to us somehow. And I think it does that in dreams some way. Imagine says, I'm pumped. Me too. Anyway, check out the audio-only MP3 on the podcasting platform of your choice. As you can see, I've got a bunch of them listed there, or at benjaminthedreamwizard.com. Got that right there at the bottom. Play a little game of Frogger across the bottom of my screen. Actually, Frogger went this way. Up the screen. Never mind. If nobody remembers Frogger. Except kids my age. Okay. And this episode still brought to you by ABC Book 18, Oniro Chronologia Volume 4, Prima Reliquorum, the latest and perhaps greatest addition to my catalog. It is a anthology work collecting 3 individual pieces of historical dream literature, 2 of which are full books that I've condensed into this one, along with a rather lengthy article on the Muslim interpretation of dreams. So you want to check that out. Of course, all this and more at benjaminthedreamwizard.com right there. Click on the books tab, scroll all the way to the bottom, follow that Amazon link, and you are good to go. Also, tomorrow at 10 a.m., a brand new AI radio release, The Cremation of Sam McGee. Poetry by Robert W. Service from 1907. Composition, of course, by yours truly at Wizard Benjamin. That is on YouTube, Rumble, and X at Real AI Radio. Also, this is the last day we'll be doing the Portland Ghetto Cooler because a brand new beverage is coming. Yes, with the return of a themed cocktail for the next game, and you're going to understand what that is when the time comes. That recipe will drop at 8 o'clock tonight at my Locals at benjaminthedreamwizard.locals.com. So you want to be sure to head on over there and sign up. It is free to join, attached to my Rumble account. So if you're watching on Rumble, of course, very easy. Just pop right in and you can get that recipe. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to go there and see it. But then, of course, you'll know what it is on Monday. And, of course, if you have the beverage of your own ready to hand, you would like to raise a glass along with me, please do so now as we recite the toast. Here we go. Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. Nostrovia. Kanpai. Salud. Cheers to you. And here's mud in your eye. All right. Let's get this stuff off the screen and do the thing. Where are my buttons? Here we go. It's hard to, I need a stream deck. I'm gonna get one of these days where I can just hit a couple of buttons. Imagine says, how do you know how to make a DIY cocktail? I just make it up as I go. I just completely pull it out of my ass. Metaphorically speaking, you would not want to drink a cocktail that I pulled out of my ass. I don't know, maybe that's your thing. It's not my thing. I would not want to drink a cocktail, even one I pulled out of my own ass. So, let's start the game. We got things to do. What are we doing here? Load it up. We're gonna load it. Manual save, autosave. I guess we're gonna go to autosave. Braver than all the flowers in the stadium. Didn't I save it? Previously on the Somnium Files.
Goodbye, little big sis and big sis. Thanks, chump.
Is it taking us back to the stadium? No, it's taking us back here. All right, we got to go to a very specific place. And you can, a serious answer, imagine, you can look up cocktails online and just adapt it. Find one that seems to fit what you're doing. This one is not a new cocktail in terms of I didn't really invent it on my own. Now, maybe the special mix is my own because I don't know, I just decided I liked the way it tasted that way. But this has been thought of before, and it is appropriately themed to the game. And you'll see when we get there. We need to go to Ryuki, chapter 211. The first time he went to speak to Tokiko. Is this it? It's Ryuki 211. 211. Shiza. Well, where is Ryuki 211? Mizuki 212. Mizuki. Ryuki chapter 1. Ryuki chapter 1. Ryuki chapter 0. Where is Ryuki 211? Are you kidding me? Ryuki 211 chapter 1. Ought to know. This is it. This is it. We got to go back there and start the investigation 6 years ago. At the NICE Japan office, yes. Yes. Now, we do need to have a conversation with these folks. And then we will receive an additional option. How do people even figure this out? NICE Japan branch, February 11th, Monday, 2005. Doink, doink. I didn't think I'd get to say that again. I got to say the doink, doink again.
Welcome.
Hello there.
I am the president of the Japanese NICE Laws branch, Tokiko Shigure.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
Thinking back to right now, this conversation with her and all the things she knew, all the things that were going on, she was already actively blackmailing Amame. She was already planning on dying. She knew exactly who did it. And she kept a straight face. Imagine asks, did you ever do the doink doink in Death Stranding? No. It was something I started with this police investigation game because, of course, Law and Order, the show where I get the doink doink from, was a police investigation series. So I only did it for that. Maybe Maybe I'll do it if I ever get around to playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, which it is on my to-do list. We're just not going straight back into another visual novel right away. This is the NICE Japan branch president's office. We synced someone, looked like yada yada. That's why we ended up here. Oh, and if you look, that glass thing is on there. Maybe she hasn't had the confrontation with Amame yet and had that thing knocked off the table. Let's talk to Mamoru. So you are Tokiko's secretary, huh?
Yeah, but I'm also her bodyguard. I used to be a bodyguard for a certain politician, slugged him in the face and resigned.
Say something funny. That was
there,
funny.
I said it.
That was funny.
Your badge.
That's something phony.
What is this? A vaudeville routine? That wasn't funny at all.
It was kind of funny.
I was only hired recently. I don't know much about it, really.
Now, way back when, I wasn't so sure about how to use the wink sync thing. We're gonna wink sync. Tokiko for sure right away. Her mind is
going
empty,
on here?
dead silent.
Maybe she's not thinking about anything at all.
Her mind is completely blank?
Maybe she reached a state of selflessness.
Imagine says, what game made you break down laughing? You know, Yona might remember that better than I do. My memory's terrible. I've laughed at quite a few games recently. I mean, this game made me laugh. Part 1. The Somnium Files Part 1. I think I laughed quite a few times. I'm like a happy person, but I'm not like a big laugher. I'll have moments. I guess I used to laugh more often, but now it's pretty rare that something really tickles me. And it's usually unpredictable, of course. All right. So, how did you end up here?
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, NICE is a secret organization hidden from the public.
That's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates.
I do not know Yona in real life, although we have spoken for a dream interpretation session. That's how we first met. And I don't remember how. It was possibly through a Discord server. Or she might have reached out. I don't remember, honestly. But no, just ever since then, she's been watching me play video games, because why not?
If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Tell me about NICE.
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of NICE, the secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about. Some claim we're a secret society of, but that's all nonsense. Made up
Society of
stories that become
Satanists.
more and
It's
more
a lot of
embellished as they were
S's.
passed on. Rumors are NICE is a perfect. Our headquarters are located. This is
We don't
one
need to
such
know
branch.
everything about the history of these people. It is an ideological
This
society,
is a common
you say.
We are a group of like-minded.
And that is?
The
That the world is
Simulation
an
theory.
artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something. That's the theory.
You're saying everything in...
Yes, it's a false world, and if it is made by a program, there must to find these seams or to create them.
Matrix style,
is our
yes.
objective.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel. Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program, and that is our ultimate goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
And how will you do that? Tear at the seams of the world.
The intersection between the warp and weft.
I don't understand.
You will someday. It is a prophecy. It will be fulfilled eventually.
Now, here's an interesting thing. That's another line for the player. Ryuki speaks for us and says, I don't understand. And as a player, we did not understand anything at this point. But she says, you will. That is a prophecy that will be fulfilled. And if you're back here listening to this again, you're like, I do understand everything now. I know the whole story. Or at least I think I do.
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use. It's
Stop.
meant to resemble the sign behind me.
Yona says, yes, I met you from a person on X. We did the dream thing. Ben told me he games, and I've been here ever since. Missed a couple of days and a few weeks, but I find my way back here daily, and I'm happier for it. Aw, that's good to hear. Show me that hand sign again. There you go. How many times will she do it if I keep asking her? Looks like unlimited. What were you doing around 6 a.m. on the morning of the 9th?
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa. I returned to Tokyo late last night.
I checked the logs for hotels and airports, for smartphone access points, and the security footage for each location. It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
You know, if you scroll back and look at the date on the episode Yona and I did together, that'll tell you about the time frame. Could have been 3 years. That's entirely possible. It might have been two or three, more than one for sure. How about the Bats 490 video?
Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed. I had my subordinates create that video. Bats 490 was an ARG, but there was a high-level encryption. We have been seeking high IQ individuals. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
So this QR video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. However, it's completely unrelated to NICE. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate Bats 490.
What do you think, Tama?
Hard to say.
About Chikara.
Do you mean the man from Horodori Institute?
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip.
Shikara is under arrest?
No, he was just released earlier. We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see.
Why are we going through all this? Because apparently we have to. We have to go through the conversation again, so I'm kind of just skipping through it a little bit.
Shikara is a former member of NICE, though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from NICE. The Order of Percent is a religious sect, despite our common roots.
Then how did Chikara know that NICE created Bats 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from NICE.
Show me that hand sign again. Again. Or not. All right, anything else? All right, I think we got to ask about the symbol.
That's the nonupal X, the symbol of NICE.
Nonupal means consisting of 9. You know how there's single, double, triple? Nonupal is the 9th.
So nonupal X means 9 X's?
Seems so.
Did you know that Nizadlaws is derived from 9-exed lozenge? Lozenge referring to a diamond shape. In other words, Nizadlaws means the 9 X's of the diamond.
Ah.
By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyer?
Freyer?
Frey. I thought I heard that somewhere
I am
before.
asking the person within you.
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
And here's where I answered no last time. I said, I don't know what a Freyer is, so I said no. But this time, we're going to say yes. The person within Ryuki is me. The player is the Freyer. Yes, I am.
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional. Am I correct?
I mean, this world? The one I'm looking through the computer monitor to observe. Yes. Yes, this is a fictional world.
Ryuki, what's gotten into you?
Breaking the fourth wall.
Then please
Yes, sir.
tell me the nil number. If you truly are a Freyer, you should know it.
And this was the number we wrote down last night. 644. And it is a unique number. You have to beat the game and get your own nil number. You can't look it up online. So if I wrote this down wrong, we're kind of screwed. I don't think I did. 826. And if I got it right, we're going to know immediately. We got it right. Ryuki, chapter Diverge. Oh shit. Maybe this is why he was doing freaky shit. It was my fault. It was the player's fault. Look at that. That's a nice callback. Oh shit.
What? Tama. Tama!
Tama can't help you now. She's not here. All function currently stopped. Self-healing program started. Imagine says, you know that a bunch of PC companies are selling all of their RAM, making it cost a crap ton. I think it's the other way around. If they were selling all their RAM, that would flood the market. It would become cheap. They're buying all the RAM. What is going on?
Thank you. Why are you surprised? I didn't die. Let me show you the real world. I am this space.
Look at her. Look at her. She's moving. She's half a people and she's moving.
Tokiko said find me. Where could she be?
Selling it to AI companies. Yeah, AI is a big deal. I am making do. I'm making use of it. Can we interact with this stuff? Look at this guy's head. That's crazy. And I would have never guessed this, but apparently we can walk right through walls. And I was instructed to follow the glow in the distance. And there it is, the reality we left behind. You know what? Before we go over there, I want to go over here. We're going to look out. We're going to look into the room from outside. This is the only way we would have ever gotten to see this view. And we can even go back inside. All right, let's head for the glow. Imagines is horrible. I know. Literally broken at least the third wall. And now we are out in fourth dimensional space, something like that. She told us she couldn't die, or at least she could come back if she wanted to. And here she is. Tokiko.
This is the true world. Do you understand?
No, why don't you tell me? I don't understand.
No, that is not the case. You must already realize that you have transcended the logic of causality.
Have I now?
How did you know about the nil number? My hologram only discusses that fact 6 years into the future, and it is not Ryuki who will be told. The two Mizukis. We will tell them the nil number. But for some reason, you already knew. Why is that? Can you explain? This is a logical paradox. This is an enormous seam in the structure of this world. It has been rent, and the reality beneath has been exposed. Do you recall what I told you? If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. This is the result. We are in that hole now, in an empty space, torn into the false world itself.
Let's start getting our questions answered. Tokiko, why did you commit suicide? She shrugs. Why did you order a mame to move the corpse? She says nothing. Why was the nil number shared at that time? She says nothing.
You asked me 3 questions. All of them have the same answer. In order to experience this moment now, we did this. Although I suppose it is more accurate to say what we are about to experience.
Whoa.
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
The intersection.
Everything happened to make this happen.
It's true.
And what is about to happen. The reality is, this world will eventually collapse. I have reached moksha, thanks to you. Further explanation is unnecessary. I will not allow you to call this charity, but I will grant you one of two options. Ryuki is about to return to the original world. When that happens, you can share this information with him, or not share this information with him. Which do you choose? I leave that decision to you.
Apparently, if you choose do not share the information, then nothing happens. You have to share the information to get the secret ending. So we're going to share it. Or the last half an hour of playing this game has been pointless. We're going to tell him. We sure are.
Ryuki will be returned to the original world, with the knowledge of these past few days, and what will happen 6 years from now. As a result, history will change. Not even I know if this will bring you true happiness, but I will respect your decision.
We're about to change the future.
Be seeing you until we meet again.
There's a good chance
Goodbye,
Kizuna
Freyr.
will not be in a wheelchair, but will she still be with Lien? Will we have changed the happy ending we gave everybody? I'm a little nervous. What's gonna happen? How do people even figure this stuff out? I don't get it at all.
Ryuki, are you okay?
Yona says, on the edge of my seat.
I have no idea. I was out cold.
Mamoru, where's Tokiko?
Huh. She was just here earlier.
She slipped into the seam. I explained to Tama how I met Tokiko outside the president's office. So Tama is...
Are you stupid or something? It's just one of your typical episodes.
Episodes?
It might be.
Yeah, your hallucinations? I think you need to get some sleep.
Oh, this goes back and explains every single one of Ryuki's episodes. His hallucinations, so to speak, that we experienced in the first go-round, where we thought the TC Purge was making him crazy. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe what was making him crazy is he saw the future, because we took him outside the universe to experience what lies beyond the warp and weft. I like it. I like it. We thought he was just crazy. 2:15. All this happened, more or less. Ryuki, chapter diverge. Yoyagi Park, February 15th, Friday, 10:20 a.m. Doink doink. 6 years later. Now we're not going to play the entire second half of the game over, but we are going to get some updates.
It's cold.
Mr. Date.
How you doing, Mr. Date? What are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate a case.
A case?
Guess I've got to tell you everything now. 6 years ago, you solved the HB case and got promoted. Now you're second in command at Abyss. You're always at your desk now, so you don't really know what it's like out there anymore.
He solved the case 6 years ago. That means the explosion under the temple never happened, and Date never went missing. So we get to see what happens in that alternate timeline. Well, tell me about that HB case.
What, is the cold getting to your brain or something?
Humor
You
me.
solved the HB case 6 years ago. You found Terror, Urasomizuki, in the basement of Horodori Institute. I bet he's in his holding cell right now, cursing your name. The case is still in the courts, but there's no doubt he's gonna get hit hard with the sentencing. No one but him knows the whole story. But he definitely cut Jin and Chikara in half.
That means, Enda. Tsunohara, something, what is it? Andy's Komeiji never got cut in half. Date, tell me about Tokiko. Yona says, Mame didn't kill him. Indeed. Imagine says, I would love to see Matt Pat playing this game. Recommend it to him. Yeah, or whoever that is, Matt Pat. Date, tell me about Tokiko.
Huh? Why are you asking about Tokiko? She disappeared 6 years ago. She's been missing.
Well, we can assume she's not dead, likely.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. See ya.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Ryuki.
Hey, with his dad.
Komeiji!
Long time no see, Ryuki.
Shoma.
Well, let's start with Andy's Komeiji. You're alive.
What do you mean? I'm not a ghost. See? My legs are right here.
Well, they are short.
To think, my only son insulting me like this. You should consider yourself lucky I don't have a short temper.
Okay, that's not bad. No belly laugh. Amma loves it. Komeiji, you exist in this world?
That's an odd way of phrasing it. Though, it's true I was removed from the world outside. Because 6 years ago you opened the freezer at Brahmin, Mr. Ryuki. I got sent to prison for illegally disposing of a dead body. But I finished my sentence long ago. Now I work at a tofu factory, and I still do my comedy act on the side. Boy, now that I look back on it, what was I thinking?
Yona says, now this is the happy ending. Yay! Indeed. This was worth it. We almost missed this. I almost gave up. I almost said game over. Game wasn't over. We had to see the real ending.
The alcohol's no excuse. I caused so much trouble for Shoma and Amame. I'm actually glad you arrested me back then. If I was never caught, things might have turned out worse. I can only thank you.
They did turn out worse. Well, Shoma, what are you doing here?
I was just on a walk with Dad. It feels good walking in snow, you know?
I see snow
don't
everywhere.
worry about my body. I can't really put it into words, but I think I've come to accept it. It's not like a disease or something. And it doesn't cause me any pain. Plus, I don't think I've completely stopped aging. I'm growing a little bit. Maybe I'll live to be 600 years old.
That'd be kind of amazing.
If you really think hard about it, it is pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy without thinking hard about it.
Now we're gonna excuse ourselves.
Bye, Ryuki.
Bye, happy family.
Dad! Shoma!
Look who shows up. Just missed him.
Darn. I was a step too late.
And they're
Ask what
happily
they wanted to
together.
eat for dinner.
Mame. And again.
Yona says, I'm so happy I said we should do the super secret ending last night. Me too. Me too. Like, if nobody responded, I was just going to be like, I guess that's it.
I didn't think I would meet my savior here. Today is going to be a good day.
Amame!
Huh? What is it? You look like you've seen a ghost.
More like I've seen a killer.
Are you talking about Amame? Well, she did slice it right down the middle. The lobster we got at the store.
Because you asked me to, Genny.
Ryuki, in this timeline, Amame didn't kill anyone. As you saw earlier, Komeiji is alive and well. There is no reason for Amame to kill Terror. Not to mention Terror himself, Urusa has been in prison for the last 6 years.
Tama knows.
Well, just to get this out there, I don't completely believe in this other timeline thing you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm just humoring you.
She never experienced it. Again, I'm your savior.
Are you serious? I'm talking about 6 years ago. You covered up what I did with Jin's left half. Not too long after we moved the body to the freezer, you found it there. Mame and I didn't even get a slap on the wrist.
Right, Komeiji was the only one convicted of disposing of the corpse. He never mentioned Mame's name during the trial.
Well, we're gonna get going. Ryuki, come by the restaurant soon.
I'll be waiting at Brahmin, too. Bye for now!
Do we get to go back? Is there anything beyond this meeting in the park?
Mr. Ryuki.
Look at her. She's going to be standing and walking and with Lien. Nice.
Kizuna!
Huh?
Why are you so shocked, Ryuki? Did Kizzy's beauty startle you?
It is stunning. I was stunned. Kizuna, your legs.
My legs?
Hey, why are you looking at Kizzy's legs? Don't get any ideas, man.
No, that's not it.
If what you said is true, Ryuki, 6 years ago, on February 15th, an explosion destroyed the cathedral. But in this timeline, that obviously never happened.
However, there's two ways of thinking about it. The other timeline still exists. Ryuki is the only one that moved. He just shifted timelines, which is a belief some people have. In this day and age, they call themselves shifters, that they came from a different timeline and accidentally or intentionally crossed over into a different timeline. And if so, that means wheelchair Kizuna is still there, but those folks kind of got a happy ending of their own. And there's the possibility, and I still believe likelihood, that Amame would have been found to be infected with TC Purge and not responsible. So I don't think she ever went to prison for anything she did. Certainly not for murder, for life, that kind of thing. Or if he changed the past, it's possible that timeline completely ceased to exist, which is its own kind of horrifying consideration because all of those people, the people they became by the end of that timeline's story, those people cease to exist. So there no longer was ever a Mame or a Kizuna in the wheelchair. That person poofed out of existence, which is kind of sad to think of. But then, if there was a bad outcome, maybe it's better that person didn't exist. Although if you'd ask that person, would you want to go back in time if it means you, as you are today, cease to exist and you become someone else? I don't know how many people would agree to that. I don't know if I would. Would I want to not be who I am today by going back in the past and undoing a mistake or taking a different path? I'm not sure I would. I might decline that opportunity. For good or bad, whatever my life is now. Some people might be so miserable that they genuinely say, yeah, anything is better than this. But I don't think there's that many. Yeah, Imagine says she's not paralyzed. Yes, alternate timeline. She never got exploded in that cathedral because we put Terror in prison. And what about BB? I think we're going to see BB and Mizuki. Yona says, I call it existential warping disorder. And yeah, I'm a sufferer of this condition. I come from a different timeline too. There you go. I can neither confirm nor deny. Not because I'm being shady, but because I'm not certain I've ever experienced that. So it is a speculative theory in my mind. But if you believe it, you say it's happened, I can't say it hasn't. Yona says, thanks. I feel I was just speaking for the collective. All right, let's talk to Lien. Why are you here?
Why? Well,
why
this
not?
place is special for me and Kizzy.
So we went on a date.
A date, huh? You two seem happy.
Hell yeah.
I am very thankful.
I like the way she does not use any contractions.
By the way, Ryuki, I saw Mizuki in courts earlier. I think they're looking for you.
For me?
They had a message for you. They wanted you to meet them somewhere.
Where?
It's nearby.
Yes, the stadium.
Oh, we get to see the dance number again at the stadium. Doink, doink. And we get to see Amame and Kizuna dancing. Imagine says, I just walked 10,000 miles and I just walked 10,000 more. That's a bad rendition, but if you've ever heard the original song, those guys are not very good singers. Mizuki. Aiba.
Huh? What about Aiba?
I am right here, in Mizuki's left eye socket.
Once I decided to join Abyss, I got my left eye removed.
Wait a minute. She decided to join Abyss and got her left eye removed. So it was in that explosion that she lost her eye, because she was in the basement with us 6 years ago. That's what happened. And then she joined Abyss after that. So she actually had to choose to have her eyeball taken out. And what a weird thing that only people who know what's going on in this game would not find it a weird statement for me to ask a character, hey, how's your left eye socket? Like, that makes perfect sense if you know what it's for and why someone would ask that. Otherwise, that's a very strange question.
An eye was installed there.
So Mr. Date doesn't have you?
I go back sometimes.
Like having two lovers.
Look at Tama.
Please do not make it weird.
Make it weirder.
You're just that popular.
Yeah, you have a way of attracting all the weirdos.
She gets around.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
She likes it when people put her in. BB, I heard you were looking for me. Now, how did all of this get sorted out between the two of them? How did they finally come together? Because none of the stuff happened that brought them together at the end of the game last time.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
We wanted to ask you something. Does seeing the stadium evoke any emotions?
Like what?
I feel like we fought together here. Today, on February 15th. I think you were there too, Ryuki. So I thought you might know something.
Tell him. Tell him everything.
Hey, Tama. Is it really okay to leave things like this?
Imagine says, Katniss says, how's your leg, Peter? Hunger Games joke. Indeed. Although, Peter he's dead, isn't he? He didn't make it out of there? He sacrificed himself for her? Or did he? I don't remember what happened to him. God, it's been a long time since I watched that. Was that back in 2007? Can you believe it's almost been 20 years since the Hunger Games came out originally, way back when?
What do you mean? Komeiji is alive, Kizuna still has her legs. Mommy didn't kill anyone, and she's living her best life. Isn't this the ultimate happy ending?
Oh, Imagine says he made it out with his leg gone. See, I didn't even get the joke. I've seen the movie. I didn't read the books. I've seen the movie probably 3 times because I watched it. Then I watched it again before I watched part 2. Then I watched part 1 and part 2 before I watched part 3. And I still don't remember part 3. I think part 3 was so boring. I have no memory of it.
Yeah, that's all true.
Robot leg. That's right. Tokiko.
The boundary that divides the real and unreal is ambiguous. It's all like a butterfly dream. Perhaps you are that butterfly, fluttering as the wind carries you through the air.
I think it's entirely likely that I am in a simulation playing games where simulations play simulations. It is simulations all the way down and all the way up. Third class cabin has been unlocked in bonus. What does that mean? Oh, we should play with a bonus too. It's going to kick us out to the menu. That was it. No second dance. Oh, you are here. All this happened more or less. Oh no, we could go back and watch it again, but we're not going to. We are going to go. Yeah, look at it's outside the simulation. It is way off to the side. Barely visible. End the game and return to the menu. Yes. Who is in BB's eyes? The AI. It is someone named Marco that we never heard anything from. What is the third class cabin? Purchase it, yes. What does that mean? Dream album? I mean, have we already purchased all these things? What I wanted to do was I want to unlock outfits. How do I unlock Tama's outfits? Unable to obtain while locked. Unlock all dream albums to unlock. I don't know what that means. Bonus hints? That was a screenshot. What is bonus? Menu for purchasing and viewing bonus content. During the game, choose option that hasn't been chosen before. Clear a Somnium with more than 1 second left. Find a hidden item. Grow a new eyeball into an adult. New costume. Improve evaluation result. Album. Dream album A clears a Somnium with more than 1 second. Dream album B, find 5 items that are hidden. Try to find question marks by yourself. How do we unlock outfits? Do we have to go into the game to do that? Oh, wait. There was a menu. It says outfits menu. Hold on. Outfit. Oh. Why can we not? We can't unlock any of them. Why is there all question marks? Are they all secret? Oh, we can't do any outfits. That's the thing. Well, son of a gun. Imagine says it hasn't even been an hour after you're done with buying Tama's clothes, that is. I think we're not going to be able to do that. Let's go back in for just a second. And see if we can go,
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
Let me show you the real world.
Tokiko said find me.
Is it the
Which
real world?
do you choose? I leave that decision to you.
I don't completely believe in this other timeline thing you're talking about.
It's all like a butterfly dream.
Well, that was it. That was the save. And it just takes us... It takes us here. Well, at least here... True flowchart. End the game and go to the menu. No. I mean, I guess we just have to go anywhere. I guess if we go back into the alternate reality place, we can try. I guess let's go to the park. Imagine says, you playing a little bit of the new game? No, unfortunately, but I will be showing you the trailer very soon. All I want is the ability to get into my menu, please, and thank you. Come on.
Mr.
It's cold. All right, menu. Let's go to Tama's room. What is third class cabin? I don't even know what that means.
No.
Dress up. Costumes are now available. Okay.
How about I take it all off instead?
I mean, is that an option? We can take off her hat. We've never seen her without her hat on. Off.
Yeah, looks good.
I think that's it. I think that's all we've got for... We have no outfits. You have to get costumes in the bonus menu. It says by trading eyeballs. Yeah, we got nothing. That's too bad. It says costumes are now available for previously cleared scenes. How? I don't even know. Imagine says, so only a couple minutes of an hour stream. Yeah, we're going to be done pretty soon. I need to get back to work on my novel. Well, Tama, thanks for trying. Thanks for, at the very least, saying that you would be willing to take it all off, even if I can't actually make you do that. Yona says, let me look. Sure. You can look up how to unlock the costumes. I mean, I've gone to the bonus menu. I've gone to the outfit section. They are all locked. Unable to obtain while locked. Obtaining an evaluation will unlock this feature. What is an evaluation? I don't get it. I just took another screenshot for no damn reason. Menu, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't say anything. Okay. New costume. Improve evaluation result. So probably to get the outfits, you have to replay a section and it'll give you a better score. Like if you beat your old time in a Somnium or something. Clear a Somnium or find 5 items. Maybe those are the only ways to do it. And maybe you can't do it on easy mode. I think we're just kind of SOL. I think you're going to confirm what I've already said, that it's hopeless. But if it's not, if you come back with information, I can always launch the game again. But for the moment, I don't want to listen to that song anymore. Only 51% of players have played the secret ending. So 10% of the, well, not 10% of the people, 10% less of the people. That's not the right way to phrase it. God, I'm so bad at word math. I can't even take math and put it into words. If 60%, so if 6 out of 10, that's not the way to do it either. If 6 out of 10 beat the game regular and only 5 out of 10 jumped into the secret ending, oh yeah, it's probably a good thing I'm not playing too long tonight. I'm tired too. No reason. I think I didn't sleep so good last night. Stayed up too late, got up too early. But that's been a thing with my books. I stay up too late because I don't want to stop working. And I get up too early because I want to get right back to work. So it's okay that I have a shorter stream tonight. It was nice to just come back and hang out for a minute. But also, I want to get back to work. I've got so many files to sort through, so many conversations to parse, and information to sort into the proper categories. And once I do, then I'm ready to move on to some other things. And I've got like 6 other sorting projects after this one. I need to start having conversations with, once I've sorted all the past conversations with Grok, I need to start having new conversations. But I wanted to get through those first because as it is right now, I just have information overload piling up into multiple documents. A lot of it gets repeated because I keep going over and over the same stuff because I can't remember where I put it. So I got to go and read the documents. If I got a 20-page document, I got to read the whole thing, every line carefully, and find the information I'm looking for, pull it out, throw away the rest, streamline it. And right now, what I'm doing is called vamping. And that's an old vaudeville term where the time it would take between one act ending and the next act beginning on stage, they would send out a girl in an attractive outfit, and she would vamp. She would spend time just being pretty on stage, waiting for the next act to be ready. It's like they would make that stretch motion, stretch the time. Just give us, we're not ready. And then, of course, years later, it has become a gender-neutral term. No longer just for a girl, it's for anyone trying to fill time. Any luck, Yona? I think you're going to find, I guess I could also be looking. Why not? I have a cat sleeping in my lap, though. I don't want to wake her up. That's why I haven't been doing that. I need my hands free. I suppose one thing I can do is kind of get ready for the next section, because what am I going to do next? I'm going to show you the intro video. So I need to get that ready. I need to find it. Oh, I need to find it. What did I do with that? There it is. We are going to open. Yona says, you have to complete objectives and get achievements to unlock the costumes. Then go to the eyeballs room and use the eyeballs to buy outfits. Yeah, it seems that I'm just unable. I did not unlock the correct number of achievements or whatever, or either the total number they require or the right ones they require. You know what we could do? We could just look on what are some of Tama's. Let's do it. Let's look at Tama's outfits. We got time. I'm not in like a huge rush. I don't need to go right now. Where is my okay, let me shut that. hold on here. Let's go. Let's look at Tama's outfits. Cha-cha-cha. Oh God, I hope it doesn't pull up porn. Tama's outfits. Tama's outfits can refer to customizing virtual pets in Tamagotchi. Tama's outfits. Somnium. Somnium. There we go. Eyeballs room. Fandom. Okay. The eyeballs room. Dress up. One of the special menus, counseling service, syncer prompts. Tama. I know, right? Let's look at this. So, oh, look at that. It's giving us this weird. Can we zoom in and get that? Not really. Not very well. That sucks. Oh, okay. If I go out of there. So there is, I don't know what that outfit is for, Iba, but there you have it. She's wearing a weird hat. And Tama, that's her prison. I guess her prison outfit. And, oh, Iba dressed like Mizuki. Ah, come on. That's cute. And Tama wearing, I don't know what that is. Oh, Ryuki's outfit. Okay. Dressed like their user. Yeah. Oh, Iba in a mermaid outfit. Both of them in mermaid outfits. Come on. That is adorable. Oh, and both of them in the kind of blue person thing, like when someone's identity is hidden in a Somnium. Oh, and then the vice versa of their original outfits that changes the colors. Look at that. That's nice. I don't think I wanted to work that hard to find these. Imagine how disappointed you'd be if they were. Oh, hello. Those are nice. I don't know why those are even nicer than their original outfits. Maybe it's a fetish thing. I don't know. Yukata, I think they call them. Short yukata. Not the kind you would wear to a public festival. Aha. And then these gals wearing just a t-shirt with themselves on it. Yona says, I like them. Yeah. Okay, and a bunch of different t-shirts. Well, that's fine. And dressed up as hot dogs. That's kind of funny. Oh, and with both of them with dark hair. Because I think Iba's hair was white and Tama's was blonde. I can't remember. I think it was blonde. And inverted colors? No, just different. Ah, and heads from different games. The one at the bottom is 2B. What was her game? Nier Automata. The one at the top is Danganronpa, I think, which actually that's a visual novel I have. We're going to play at some point. What else we got here? Oh, we've got them swapped with, was Tama's hair always white? Anyway, she's wearing the hat. We got that for her. I remember seeing that. Oh, and cat ears. Cat ears. Yeah. And then glasses. Also cute. Oh, scary face. Look at that. And shark head. Okay. And Big Trouble in Little China hat. Let's Imagine says Tama looks good with black hair. Seems like you have a type. I do too. Tama doesn't look the same without her hat. She really doesn't. We're so used to seeing her with it on. It's weird to take it off. It's like people who have glasses. When you meet them the first time, they take off the glasses and it's like, you don't look the same. And they really don't. Also, I think the top one is, hold on. The top one is BioShock. And that's all I can recognize. I don't know what any of the other things are. Oh, the middle row is the Adorabit and the Rooster, whatever they called it, Adorooster. And then the bottom one's Glowing Hands. I don't know what that's a reference to. Wearing Ota's belt. Wearing, whose watch is that? I don't know. Who had a watch like that? I can't think of it. And wearing big old cat paw looking things. Pokeball, go. You caught the wild Tama, indeed. Tama doesn't look the same without her hat. You already read that. Yeah. And, standing on each other's shoulders. Look at that. Look at this, so cute. So cute. And then, spoilers, lol. Iris. It's not on the wiki. Okay, these are no longer Tama's outfits. This is back from the first game. That's Iris from the first game. Pewter from the first game. Okay, let's move on. That's enough of that. Now is the time in DreamWizard Plays where we announce the next game coming on. Wait a minute. Where is it? Hold on. I want to bring up the calendar. There it is. But it is the 22nd, Monday the 22nd. The next game on DreamWizard Plays. On Monday, December 22nd, 2025. Just in time for Christmas. The next game will be, Imagine says, I would love for a new viewer to pop up and be like, what the f is this dude looking up? You know what I was looking up. Sexy Pixels. The next game on DreamWizard Plays on Monday, December 22nd. 3 short days from now. 4 days from now. On a day I can't count properly because I can't math. That next game at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern will be That is right, ladies and gentlemen. The next game up on DreamWizard Plays on Monday, December 22nd at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern will be Hogwarts Legacy. It is, of course, time for the DreamWizard to get his witchcraft and wizardry on, to ring some holiday bells and sling some spells. Wait a minute. Oh, during that whole time, hold on. Look at the graphic for a minute. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was supposed to be, let me turn this off. I was supposed to be installing this whole time. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. First, we say goodbye, officially, to the Somnium Files. This is the part of the show where we ritually, ceremonially, and bittersweetly Uninstall the game, never to play again. Goodbye. The Somnium Files. nirvanA Initiative. Uninstall. Are you sure? Wait, no! We made it to 46.2 hours. And it's usually pretty quick. Like, it's gone already. All right, now. Now we go to Hogwarts Legacy and install. Booyah. And let's catch up on the chat. Yona says, oh, cool. Imagine says, this game ain't bad. Not bad at all. Perfect for a dude named DreamWiz. Indeed. Yona says, Wizard's gonna whiz. Wizard's gonna play a wizard. Yes. What house does DreamWizard go in? I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. There's gonna be a lot of choices in this game. There's gonna be a lot of, what house do you go into? How do you make your character look? I believe there's a character generator, a character creator screen. So we're gonna be doing that together. You and me and the wall and all the people listening, if they have an opinion, you get to tell me what to do. I go along with majority rules. If you want me to do a particular side quest that's off the main story, I might or might not do it. This game can take 40 to 45 hours to do the main mission. For me. Some people finish it in 25. Some people have speed run it in 10 or whatever. But if you want me to do extra stuff, if you want to choose what my player looks like, if you want me to join Hufflepuff, I'll do it. I'll do it in a heartbeat because if you want me to join Slytherin, the only thing I won't do is play a villain, really. I don't like doing mean things. And I don't think the audience wants me to, just for fun. Yona says, and yes, I'm House Gryffindor. Could you tell? Ravenclaw is Ben's house. Might be. If you think I belong in Ravenclaw, then that's where I will go. Yona says, bye, I know. Imagine says, you gonna do any Dark Souls games? Skyrim? Players can... No Dark Souls, probably no Skyrim. I tried Skyrim once, and I just find them kind of boring. I want a game that's a little tighter. Tell me a story. Tell me a main through-line story where it's a little more structured. The open world games, I used to love them. I used to spend hours running around doing random shit. I think I'd burned out on it. Imagine says, players can decide. Absolutely. Viewers can decide. Let's go do a fireball on the mirror. On the miner? Okay, on the miner. We'll do a fireball on a miner. Why not? You are not Ravenclaw. Maybe I'm not. I think we're going to find out because they're going to remind us what the houses are and what they mean. Each, what was it? Rowena, Ravenclaw? Why do I remember that? Probably because it rhymes. Rowena, Ravenclaw. Not rhymes. Alliterative. Maybe her ethos actually does suit me very well. Maybe I'm more of a Slytherin guy. Maybe I'm a little more, and maybe they give you different perks. Depending on which house you go into, you get a different bonus to your character. And maybe I like a particular bonus. Maybe Slytherin has a really neat bonus that I would see myself using all the time. I have no idea how this game works. I have no idea how to control it. I've been told you should play with a controller, but I don't like moving or aiming with a controller. I only used it in the Somnium Files because it's a lot easier than trying to reprogram a bunch of keys, especially during the QuickTime events. Don't get me started on QuickTime events. Imagine says opinion, Hufflepuff, possibly. Like I said, we're going to make all of these decisions together on Monday. The controller sucks at it. It sure does. I really, especially during combat scenes, and I'm expected to aim with my damn thumbs. Aiming with my thumbs, lock on target mechanics. No, I want to run around with my fingers. I want to aim and shoot with my mouse. That's what we're doing. I'm going to reprogram as many keys as I need to. So we're coming up to the end of the stream here. I will be gone tomorrow. No game, no stream tomorrow. I'm taking the rest of the week off. I will be back on Monday at 5 p.m. for Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, indeed. Yona says, I heard Hufflepuff in my schizo brain first. Just because nobody chooses Hufflepuff. Who wants to be a Hufflepuff? Well, maybe I do. I don't know. Oh, Imagine asks, are you taking the stream off at Christmas? Nope, I will be here. I don't do holidays, really. Now, I was here on Halloween. I do holidays in terms of I'll probably wear a Santa hat. But I'll be here one way or another. What is it, Thursday? Yeah, I don't consider this a real job. And I don't celebrate holidays anyway. I'm not going to visit relatives or anything. You're streaming on Christmas. I sure am. So when you've opened all your presents and had a nice big dinner and you're regretting everything you stuffed in your mouth because you're sick to your stomach, at least you'll have the DreamWizard to keep you company and take your mind off how nauseous you are. Oh, I shouldn't have had that second piece of ham and third helping of potatoes. Oh. Yona says, so will I. Yes, we'll all be here. I hope so. You ever forget to stream one day and left Yona alone? I don't forget, but I've had reasons I couldn't stream, and I've had streams that wouldn't start. I've had streams that die after the first 5 minutes or 15 minutes, and I just go, today I'm just irritated. Fuck it. And I walk. And I'll apologize the next day. But if something happens and I'm not around, there's a good chance I'm in the hospital or something, or my computer died, one of the two, whatever's less catastrophic. At this point, I would rather be in the hospital than lose the work I've been doing on this book. There's like 2 months of my life, and very soon it's going to be 6, 8, 12 months of my life in these files. I keep obsessively backing them up as well. I've got multiple copies of past iterations, so if I lose anything, I can go find it. If I delete it on accident, I can get it back. I'm super paranoid that I'm going to click the wrong button in a moment of inattention. Empress is too big for the small cat tunnel. Got to buy her a new one. That sounds like a Christmas present. You need a Christmas tree and some lights in the background. Probably not, but I will wear a Santa hat. Because why not? Yona says, I always forgive him. That's what good friends do for the small stuff. I know, it's never on purpose. I never leave people hanging on purpose. Just like, fuck, sometimes I can't. I just can't. Make 2 backups. You're right. At least get some nice lights. Probably not. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Not gonna make that effort. I just don't. You're gonna get a black box with me in it, making moose ears. Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Okay. Well, that, my friends, brings us to the end of this episode of DreamWizard Plays, number 741. What was the Somnium Files, nirvanA Initiative from 2022, Part 19, the grand finale and super secret ending. On your way out, please remember, if I made you laugh, if I made you cry, if your favorite part of the show is when I say, thanks for stopping by, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And join us Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for Hogwarts Legacy. We're doing it. It's wizard time. In the meantime, in between time, I am the DreamWizard. I forgot to introduce myself at the beginning again. Anyway, I introduced myself at the end, as a wizard does. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on Monday. Until then, my friends, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Good night, everybody.